pelo, pelo, pa para pa pelo. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking all about hair. First and foremost, I gotta thank you guys so much for making your girl blush over here. My hair has never been one of those things. I was always observant of how much everybody complimented my sister's hair. You know, like always the bridesmaid, never the one that got her hair complimented type of thing. That was my life. And then lately you guys have been like, I love your hair. Your hair looks so shiny, so healthy. What are your secrets? How do you keep it so shiny? How do you keep it so healthy? What do you use on it? Etc, etc, etc. So I decided to sit down and do a hair video, which again, your girl never thought she would ever have to do. But I want to thank you guys so much for being so sweet and sneaking into my DMs and messaging me and literally telling me like, hey, we want a hair video, hook it up. So here I am. I'm going to tell you guys the products they use, the shampoos, stylers, and just like masks, I guess, and like just some overall tips along the way. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, this tip is going to probably gross some of you guys out, but let me preface this or preface this or whatever face. Say I don't have oily hair. My hair does not get greasy. I think that's one of the reasons why I have suffered with really dry hair my entire life. I was always that little girl that had really big, fluffy, voluminous hair, but it was never really soft. It was never really manageable. It was mostly just a frizz ball. And I think it's due to the fact that my scalp doesn't produce like a lot of oils to help it out, you know what I'm saying? So I wash my hair like every 3 to sometimes 5 days, guys, because my hair doesn't get greasy. So I don't feel the need to overwash it, because if I were to wash it every other day or every day, my hair would get so stripped and so bad and so dry. I guess my number one tip is don't wash your hair every day. Honestly, if you guys can go at least 2 days in between washes, that's really good for your hair. And it's really good for your hair to keep that kind of balance and to keep those natural oils, because your hair needs that lubricant. Your hair needs those oils to help it grow, to help it stay strong, to help it stay healthy, to help it grow long, to help it grow healthy. So don't overwash your hair. I would say go as long as you can. And these shampoos that I use are so specific to my hair type, and trust me, like, I'm 24 years old. It has taken me 24 years to figure out my hair and figure out what products work for my hair and what products absolutely don't. So don't be afraid to be patient and figure out what's really working for your hair and what's really not. And that is so crucial when picking out your shampoos. I realized throughout that process that one thing my hair absolutely hates is harsh silicones, sulfates, parabens, and alcohol. And guess what? 4 major ingredients are in almost every single bottle of shampoo probably ever sold, is those 4 ingredients. So I had to start getting super picky with the stuff that I put in my hair. I do use multiple shampoos, but I will explain why. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, damn bitch, you bougie. But like I said, I do have to kind of cater to my hair now that I know what my hair likes and what my hair doesn't like. So the first shampoo that I love, that I absolutely recommend to everybody, is Mane and Tail, which is popularized as the horse shampoo. They do use it on horses. I know because my dad used to use it on our horses, but this isn't specific for horses. And it's actually not even made for horses. They just happen to use it on horses. But it works really well, and it's popularized as a shampoo that'll help make your hair grow. But it's one of those shampoos that I have used time and time again, and every time I use it, my hair doesn't feel weighed down, it doesn't feel stripped, it doesn't feel dry, but it also doesn't feel ridiculously greasy to the point where I just know the minute I wash it off, the only thing it's doing is leaving silicones in my hair. You know what I mean? Is it the healthiest shampoo? No, probably not, but I don't use this shampoo very often. I use this shampoo when I know that I need some extra shine. For example, when I know I'm going to straighten my hair or before an event, I use this shampoo. Like, this is a shampoo that I used 2 days ago. Like, see, this is 2-day-old hair, guys, and the only reason it looks a little greasy up here is because I just sprayed some oil in it, because I have to put oil in my hair, because again, my hair does not produce its own oils. I have the driest scalp ever. They have an olive oil one, I believe, but the OG is always my favorite, and the OG comes in these big ass bottles, which always come in handy. For those of you guys who follow me on like my other social medias and have seen my natural hair, I have really wavy, almost curly hair, and when I want to wear my hair curly, I use this shampoo and conditioner combo. This is the Not Your Mother's Naturals Tahitian gardenia and flower and mango butter curl defining shampoo. This restores the bounce back to your curls and helps define them and enhance them. This is sulfate free, silicone free, gluten free, and free of parabens. This does have alcohol, but it's not one of the first ingredients, which by the way, the first ingredient that you guys see is the most used ingredient. It's the ingredient that there's more of in the product. The first ingredient is water, so this is a water-based shampoo, but alcohol isn't until like, I'm gonna say the 6th or 7th, so there's not a lot of alcohol in here. My hair absolutely hates alcohol. It's so prone to being dry. Alcohol is gonna make it just that much drier. So when used in excess, my hair is such a mess. So I really love this when I wear my hair natural. I get complimented so much when I use this shampoo and I leave my hair just to air dry and be its natural curly wavy self. I don't do it often because I'm lazy, and curly hair for me is just harder to upkeep, especially with this haircut. So I tend to wear it straight because I'm lazy. It's not because I prefer one or the other, honestly. I guess I prefer straight, but because I'm lazy and it's just easier for me to have my hair straight. This is such an amazing shampoo system. I love it. Not Your Mother's has amazing products because they do tend to be a lot more natural and I guess like plant-based than most, because I feel like most shampoos nowadays are just silicone based, and that's not something that I look for in shampoos, because silicones weigh your hair down, and the second you strip your hair of those silicones, you realize that you've actually been damaging your actual hair. You've just been putting silicones over it to make it look like it's pretty, to make it look like it's healthy, but the minute you strip your hair, it's gone. It was all an illusion. It was a lie. I use a stripping shampoo, I would say once to maybe twice a month, depending on how I treated my hair that month. And what a stripping shampoo is a shampoo that literally strip. I guess you can also call them detoxifying shampoos. I'm just so used to calling them stripping shampoos. But a stripping shampoo essentially is what it's called. It's gonna strip your hair of literally everything. It's gonna detoxify your scalp. It's gonna strip your hair of anything that is left over, whether it be from shampoos, oils, your hair straightener, any gunk that your regular shampoo might have not gotten. This is gonna get for you. And here's the thing with a lot of shampoos nowadays, guys, they're more focused on making your hair look good and healthy, hence all those silicones. They don't focus on actually cleaning your hair anymore, which is like what's even the point, right? Like, we want our shampoos to clean. I really like both of the shampoos mentioned before because they do also do a good job of cleaning as well as kind of restoring your hair and keeping it looking nice and healthy. But I do use some products on my hair and I do straighten my hair. I'm actually using one from the drugstore that I absolutely love. There are tons out there, you just have to do your research, and they do tend to be more expensive, but this one was $4 or $5 I believe at Walgreens. And this is the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Clay Rebalancing Shampoo. It refreshes your roots. It has 3 redefined clays and it is silicone free, guys. I was so stoked when I found this shampoo. You don't want to use a stripping shampoo every single time you shower or because it's gonna mess up your hair. It will dry out your hair eventually, but if you just input it into your routine, like I said, once or twice a month, it's going to clean out your hair. This is a really fun tip that I wish somebody told me sooner. Using products like this that clean out your pores and really rebalance your scalp help your hair grow faster because it has a clean, nice place to grow, and it's not, your pores aren't so clogged up, so your hair grows faster. There's not all that gunk in your hair to stop it from growing. I hope I'm making sense, but what I'm saying is, knowledge up, look for a good stripping shampoo that will suit you. Another good tip is, if you can't find a stripping shampoo, I've actually used this before too, is baby shampoo, like the Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo. That's actually a really good stripping shampoo as well. I wanted to give this one a try though because the word rebalancing and clay kind of suckered me in, and honestly, sex is great and all, but when you read silicone free, that just has my heart. Oh, and no corn syrup. That's another video though. Okay, so now we're gonna get into my treatments. I actually don't really do a lot of treatments on my hair because I like to keep my hair as natural as possible, and I try to keep my hair like from feeling heavy and gunky. A lot of people have asked me what hair masks do I recommend and what hair masks do I trust and love. So here's the thing, guys. I actually make my own because I figured out what my hair really likes and what my hair works best with, and I just kind of composited it into my own little mask. But about once a week will I use this on my hair. It is in a coconut oil container because it is a very large part coconut oil, which I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, coconut oil clogs pores, and it does. You're so completely right. But you see why this guy comes into play? and then it is mixed with a full jar of this. This is the Or's Original Root Stimulator Olive Oil, incredibly rich oil moisturizing hair lotion. And this caught my attention because olive oil has been something I've used on my hair for years. It was the first oil that I discovered that really helped just change my hair's life. Like it brought it so much brilliance and so much strength and so much shininess and healthiness. My hair loves olive oil. So the first thing that caught my attention was olive oil. But then I read it is infused with castor oil, which if you guys don't know, castor oil is one of the best things you can put on your hair to stimulate it to grow and to help it grow in a really healthy way. Castor oil also, if you guys were to buy just 100% castor oil, if you guys want to grow your eyelashes or grow your eyebrows, what have you, it is such a stimulant for hair growth. It's crazy. I don't speak of this often because it's a very dark time in my life. When I got my eyebrows done about 4 years ago and they really thinned them out, like, and she even left me a bald spot. I don't know what this lady was thinking, but she messed up my eyebrows so bad. The one product that I used every single night and every single morning to help my eyebrows grow back fast and strong and as thick as they used to be was castor oil. And since that time in my life, I have trusted castor oil with like everything. So this I mix into this. I mix a whole one of these. This is actually not all the way done yet because I had to make room for some other stuff. But yes, this is also super inexpensive, and coconut oil you can find anywhere, and it does come in a range of prices. Amazon's got you because Amazon is taking over the world.
Hi everyone.
And the last thing that I mix in there is tea tree oil. And this tea tree is actually really awesome because it's a tea tree oil skin and scalp treatment. This has vitamin E and aloe vera and also a fungus fighter, which I was like, don't need that, but I mean, good to know. And it smells so good. I love the smell of tea tree. And one of the reasons I love tea tree is because tea tree is so amazing for everything. I use tea tree in my toners and my skin toners. I use tea tree in my body wash. It's so good for your scalp. It's so good at just kind of keeping it clean, keeping it balanced. So I mix all of these into this big tub. So all 3 products go in this, and then I just mix it. Like I literally just do this thing and I'll like stir it with a spoon, and then I'll mix it, and then I use it about once a week. And I use a hefty amount, guys. I use like, I would say 2 palmfuls or 3 sometimes, and I'll focus it like in my hair, but I'll focus a lot on my ends because I don't like my ends to look unhealthy, and I'll focus some up here. I'll split it into 4 parts, but basically focus it more in those areas because those are the places that like need the most love, is your ends and your scalp. And I leave it on for no less, and this is going to sound so funny, I leave it on for no less than 2 episodes of The Office on Netflix, which I believe is 22 minutes, so I believe it would be 44 minutes, so no less than 45 minutes. Have to keep my mind distracted, and sometimes I'll leave it on for, I've left it on for 3 hours, guys, because I will forget I even have it on. I'll put a beanie on or a cap on and I'll start doing chores, or I'll go read a book. This stuff, you can sleep with it overnight and it will not damage your hair. Just make sure to really rinse it out after. Castor oil, your hair will love it. Olive oil, your hair will absolutely love it. Tea tree oil, your scalp and your hair will thank you so very much. But one thing that I do have to say about coconut oil is basically a natural silicone. So coconut oil, even though it does help your hair look really healthy, I don't think it's actually like a nutrient for your hair, but I believe that olive oil and castor oil are. Other tips I want to give you guys: I do not use hairspray or really anything in my hair that's not oil or water. And my favorite oil that I love, and you guys are gonna be like, maybe don't look at the price tag of this product, but it's so good. Frizz Dry Oil. This is free of parabens and synthetics, which I love so much. I know it sounds weird because it's like it's a dry oil. What? How can that even be possible? How is that even a thing? But it is, and it's amazing. So this is exactly what it is, because you I like to spray it on my hands, rub it, and then rub it through my hair. This is what I have in my hair today. As you can see, I'm like rubbing my hair through it, yet my hands are not sticky. Such a good dry oil, but it doesn't leave your hair powdery. It does this amazing thing where it just absorbs into your hair, but it leaves it so shiny and so ridiculously soft. This is what I love to style my hair with. After I even put my hair in waves, I like to do the same exact thing, and it just makes my waves so much more shiny. And these are the products I love to style my hair with, is oils. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. It might not, but I do know that what you put in your body, like, it shows in your skin, in your hair, and your nails. I am a vegetarian. Little known fact about me. Actually, technically I'm a pescatarian because I still eat fish, but fish meat is basically a vegetable. Who caught that?
My question is, what the hell?
Because we're homies now. I eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of salmon and like nuts and stuff, which I know all of that is good for your hair. So also kind of think about what you're putting in your body. If you want your hair to grow long and healthy, incorporate a lot of salmon into your diet and incorporate a lot of like almonds or like nuts. This is another tip that I really want you guys to take this one in and soak it in. This is the only hairbrush that I use on my hair. This is the actual The Wet Brush. I think it's called The Wet Brush or Wet Brush. I don't know, one of the two. This is the only thing I use to brush my hair. There's dupes out there, but they're not like this. Like when I brush my hair with this, I don't know what it does. It just doesn't pull it. It doesn't harm it. It's just such an amazing brush, and it's the only brush that I use when my hair is wet because it's the only brush that I know won't break it, won't tug on it, won't pull on it. It's just an amazing product, and every time I brush it, just leaves my hair, see, so soft and so shiny. Alright guys, so that concludes this video. Those are all of my little hair secrets, all the products that I use on my hair. Literally all the products that I use on my hair. I could have had a bottle of water in here because that's the only other styling product that I use. I actually don't use a heat protectant, tisk, but the reason I use a heat protectant is because a lot of the chemicals and stuff that are in heat protectants, I don't F with, I don't mess with them, so I just try to use my hair straightener on the lowest setting I can use it while it's still doing its job. But yeah, those are all of my tips for you guys. I really hope this video helped answer a lot of your questions. These products will help you. I don't want you guys to struggle any longer. They will not break your bank, which I'm also super proud of. The only thing that might be this guy, but like I said, I wouldn't mention it if I didn't absolutely love it and if I didn't think it was worth your money. If you guys have any tips, tricks, please leave in the comment section down below. I love reading your comments, and I know that a lot of other people, like, they scroll through the comments and they'll see tips that another person left. We'll just build a nice little beauty community down there that's just down to help each other out, because I'm also always looking for new things to use on my hair, new products and stuff like that. These are just the core products right now that I believe in, that have worked for me, that I needed to pass on to you guys. So with saying that, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I become a shadow on the wall, forgotten as I wander through the hall.